Well, I was thinking, I knew he was coming over today, and I was trying to think of, does he always come over and then he cooks?
He does, yeah, every time.
And he has, every time he comes over here, he's either cooked something and worked out with us and stuff, and so today was kind of fun that Mona's cooking for us.
Yeah.
I've never cooked, so I don't know why he says that. I don't ever cook, but I was seeing if Chef Rice could be kicking back.
Yeah. How awesome! I love your new stuff that you've been putting up, the cooking stuff on that collabs with all the chefs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so amazing, and you just fit perfect into the character of kicking this guy's ass at the end every time.
Did you say aggressive cooking?
Aggressive cooking. I call it aggressive cooking.
It's so funny.
Because I have my big curry, this, that. I'm like, you will love it.
Oh my gosh.
You will love it.
It's so
like
I love when you do this stuff and you make it and it's almost, oh wow.
Yeah, right? I know.
Wow.
Wow.
Mo, will you show them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Show them. There's more cheese on this side, but you see that? You see that?
You got it
There's more.
stacked.
Uh-huh.
Momo, will you show these guys? This one.
What do you got over here, Mo?
All right, so
Look at this.
well, most likely we cooking the proteins right now, but before we go on to the grill and throw the Piedmontese burgers, hot dogs, steak on there, we're gonna have some Momo sandwiches. Okay. Momo sandwiches. So it's literally just roasted turkey and ham, honey ham. I use American cheese, and I'm gonna toast some bread with honey mustard sauce on it. So these are so delicious. I don't think for the past at least 6 or 7 months we had a high day without having the sandwiches, right, Michael? You asked, did you crave the sandwiches?
Yes, Mona.
You do. Every time you're like, can we have one of your sandwiches, please? You do, especially on a high day in the morning or like around this time, a sandwich, and then before he goes to sleep, like, can I have one more?
So
we have
like,
more sandwiches.
Just in those times when I'm awake.
Just
All right.
like that.
Well, first of all, hold on a second, Michael.
Right here, Momo.
I will do this. Oh, look at that!
That's sexy right there.
Mm.
Pretty.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let me
What's
just
right
move
in
that
there?
for you.
Okay, come back, please, guys. I'm gonna put some potato chips.
Wow.
Thank you so
Sure.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mike don't know about the mukbang.
Yeah, I'm the mukbang. I'm the mukbang guy.
Explain.
You know mukbang?
I wish I did.
You don't?
No, really?
He's being honest.
Yeah.
He's being
Wow.
honest.
You don't know
Explain.
about the mukbang?
You don't know what a mukbang is? You just,
Yeah, I'm sheltered.
I never would have thought it.
Explain.
Mukbang is when you get like a bunch of food. Like a lot of people do it can be different things, but like
So we got this,
I would have
chips.
if I did a
Chef
mukbang,
mukbang?
I would do about 15 of these sandwiches. And I'll eat them all at one time.
So different, or they're all the same? Or
They can be different or it can be all the same.
And what does it mean?
It just means you're making an ass of yourself.
I love doing that, so I'm okay with it.
To me, it's protein.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get these carbs in today.
Have you guys all your bread that late July?
What's that?
Late July.
Late July.
Titan's favorite brand.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, they
and
look.
they have
What do you?
what?
On my eyesight, you got that?
Where are you?
Oh yeah, you know.
Right here.
0.5 total fat, 7
Yeah, that's what the
carbohydrates,
baby Titan eats. every
18
day. He
grams,
loves it.
12 chips per serving.
There we go.
So that's not bad at all, actually.
16 carbs.
Alright.
12.
That's gonna make you so-
Wow,
Nice.
very crisp.
Ready?
Well,
Ready? Mukbang.
All right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
a mukbang.
So we're gonna eat this, and then we're gonna cook up hamburgers, steaks, and steak dogs.
That's right.
Oh wow. Okay.
You ready for this? You're gonna tap out. I'm so yeah. I gotta ask. You know, as Mona says, you have somewhat of a girlish physique now.
You know,
I don't know.
I am getting more.
Oh, is that not what you said?
I am getting more to my feminine side. You know, it's a new generation now.
Are you on a diet?
I accept that. I am okay with that. I am okay with that.
Oh my god, so funny. Yeah. So for those of you who
So I learned something. Mukbang.
fast bread.
Yeah, we'll do a mukbang one day.
No.
We'll get it
Did
all.
we not do that with Steve at Bagelmania?
That's kind of what that was. Yeah.
Because it was almost
That's
like
yeah. That's kind of what that was.
Kind of? What, it was bagels?
No, he literally came out with everything on the menu.
he owns
Non-stop.
the place,
Oh,
so
okay.
he wouldn't even let me finish. He'd go,
that was
hey,
fun.
here's this and this.
Right?
Try this.
That's the best
Try
way
this.
to eat at a
Okay,
restaurant.
and then he pulls in
Yeah.
something. Take those away now. And then he'd tell the chefs to make this. And we must have all had
Dude, we had everything. That was nuts.
30, not joking, 30 different things from
All good.
milkshakes to sandwiches to
French
soups
toast.
Pancakes to everything.
Wow.
to the basic French toast and pancakes to unique sandwiches to different lemonades.
Everything. Oh yeah.
It was like a smorgasbord.
That sounds amazing.
But I think one of the cool things about the mukbang is just having it all there, all in front of you. Everything. Just like
visually-
it's
visually
like, no
aesthetic.
way. You're not doing that. And then you do it.
We should definitely do that sometime.
Yeah.
And then you do the your little trick on the computer where it's that time lapse. And we did that with like those 3 burritos or the
Yeah,
bowl of.
yeah.
I did 2 pounds of fruit, a sandwich, egg sandwiches, and a couple more things. And he did it, and it comes out in like 25 seconds. But I finished all of it.
Yeah.
The video came out in 25
2
seconds.
pounds of fruit,
2 pounds of fruit, 2 egg sandwiches,
egg sandwiches.
Ooh.
and
Great. Ooh, look at that.
That is, you guys don't know.
Oh, that's sexy
And if
right
you
there.
don't, now you do.
if you don't know about squirt,
Now you
then you ain't doing it right. And you haven't tried the drink. See? Come on now. Come on, kid.
Not too short.
touche.
Wow.
Wow, huh?
Amazing.
You making up one for Jeffrey?
Yes, Jeff.
I don't believe he's going to eat it.
Yeah.
Jeff, you're not gonna eat it?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna eat it.
I mean, poor guy behind the camera is like, what is going on? Tim is really taking the dog for a long walk. It's great.
Good.
I love
Good
it.
chips.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
These are great.
Yeah.
They're so good.
You got 7.
And I got to give props to where props are.
Not bad.
Heath Evans taught me,
Have a shot?
which taught me something. This is the only thing he ever taught me. But a bodybuilder on his high day will still eat so clean. And fine, do that if you're a bodybuilder and you're living in that world. But I found doing these TV shows and movies and wanting to live for a lifetime and enjoy life also with the family and everybody, you can go a little bit out of that that mentality and still not only just benefit, but also get your body used to those high glycemic carbohydrates and things that your body normally doesn't do. And that way you can continue to do it. And so like back in my day, never have a donut, never have anything like that. And it's not something I would chase. But having those high days with Heath and the amount of carbohydrates that boy could consume, it just shows you the level of that complete athlete like you did. 10 years in the NFL. First of all, you're not getting to the NFL unless you're the elite of the elite.
True.
And then 10 years, 5 times as long as the average.
Thanks.
And then having these high days with him, it really showed me if I want to build up that day.
So I got a question.
Go.
You said that because you hit on the chord for me where you just got through filming.
Uh-huh.
So this time you're filming for how long?
Last time was 3 weeks, and this next one's going to be a month.
Okay, so I did 3 months for my
You
show.
did the whole TV show.
I did the whole
series.
TV show.
Yeah.
So I did 10 episodes the whole time on that
Yep.
part of it.
That was like Gladiators. We're 3 months. You're locked down.
Yep, you're locked down, but this one was off-site, right? So
What's that mean?
Meaning that every episode was a different location, in a different place, and so you have to make shop right then and there. And so my question to you is, what you were just saying is, how did you deal with it? Did you have a writer? Did you have preset? Did you have a menu or something? And eating, how did you handle that?
That's easy. To stay on point for me is easy because of Icon Meals or
Mo.
Mo. Mo. The production is pretty good with making sure, you know, they called us ahead. What does he need? What's he want? And so they had that. So there was never a miss at this level. But I'll say this. Let's remove you and me at the level that we're at. Okay. Because at this stage, we can get companies to send us. We can, the studio will take care of us 100% because we're talent and we're the leads. So, but how did we do it as we were building up? It's like, you know, my first Gladiators. You know, the world didn't know Titan until I continuously proved myself week in and week out.
Yeah, what were you, 20?
Yeah, 20 was the start of that.
You're a kid.
Or Death Becomes Her with Bruce Willis. You know, I'm on set filming the movie, and so it's like, how did I do that? Tupperware, prepping it up the nights before, and making sure I take it with an igloo back in the 80s and 90s, the ice cooler, you know. But back then, being ahead of it, being productive on doing it, and I was talking about this to Jeff the other day. Back then, it was like round steak. You know, it was like the cheap meats. You know, it was round steak. It was pasta. It was Costco whole, eggs.
And that's a whole other video too, because people ask a lot. I'm like,
Budget.
broke college kid, yeah. How do I get big on a budget? That was it.
And we'll do that, but
Yeah. In depth.
remove the fact that we're at this, because for some reason that gets missed in translation when you start talking to people, because it's instantly, well, you got money.
Okay.
They make it for you. Are you saying that I just fell out of the sky into my position where I'm at? They do that though. It's an odd thing.
It's very odd.
Chef, you're on TV. You have 22-inch arms. Obviously, you had that when you were born.
Of course you did.
Yeah. So, but Jeff's right. We got to do that. We got to talk about,
That's realistic.
remember when you were military? What were you eating?
I think it'd be a cool video.
It was,
Yeah.
We give you guys a $100 bill. Well, with inflation, maybe a $200. Take you into the store.
and the hard part about it was now I'm part of the government where I implement the part and the standards of the military and the government. Back then, when I was in, it was just field feeding. I mean, it was like I use the word McDonald's, where you just go in and you just have this, they slap it on, keep it going. They didn't think about your nutritional values. They didn't think about anything like that. It was just food. Food was terrible. I mean,
But we still created the physiques.
of course, no excuses.
These are so good.
They're so good, right?
They are.
We're going to cook some steak up.
Yes.
Is that next?
I'm gonna throw next, yeah.
Next meal.
What's next, Mo?
We're gonna do some steak next. So for you guys, that's it, because then we're just gonna get them hungry right now. So
Yeah, they hungry.
they are hungry. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's 3D.
Chef, you help me out here. What do we got? Big shout out to Piedmontese. There you go, Captain.
Yes, sir.
You carry that? You
Ooh,
sure?
It's heavy.
It's heavy?
It's heavy.
Please.
So it's just like half a pound.
Lead. Jeffrey, after you. I got the Piedmontese steak dogs. And is this the filet?
That is that's the fillet. And this
What
is the flank steak
Flank right here, huh?
marinated in
Marinated.
teriyaki sauce.
Wow.
This is the best right here. It's the good stuff, babe.
Oh, it's my favorite.
It is your favorite.
That has been tenderized.
All right, so it's actually awesome. We're gonna throw this. You're not gonna cook, chef.
I'm not cooking.
Mike is gonna cook. You're not cooking.
Oh, you know that. I got it. Never mind. No. I want to eat. we
I will destroy this food.
We do the mukbang.
You don't want charcoal? You don't want to eat charcoal?
Okay, I gotta first of all put my sunblock on and my goggles. I'm outside.
I'm like, how do you know? See, that's nice. You see that? You could cook the other one a little more, but put it here.
This?
Yeah, there you go.
You like that it kind of grabs a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you want right there.
Kind of a taste?
Yeah. We are back with some flank steak that got marinated for about 3 to 4 days in teriyaki sauce. And it just completely melts in your mouth. And that steak, it's actually, you're gonna appreciate this because I know that yeah, but it's so good. The teriyaki sauce is homemade. I get it from a place here that they make it there, and I never want to have anything else when it comes to marinated steak. So everybody that came here, you've had it,
super good.
Yeah, it's super good. All right, you're gonna grab those dogs with something?
I'm gonna grab.
What are you gonna grab? Put them in that metal thing because they're gonna roll off.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Look at me help
Nice
out.
flip right there.
Yeah.
Nice flip.
Nice.
Look at my wiener.
Oh, don't throw it. Oh! Once it's all like cooked, he takes it off the grill. Woo-wee! Before my burgers are getting burned here and overcooked, let me tell you what it's got.
Before they're
Some
over.
Piemontese freaking meat. That's what's up. We got a
Skillet!
We got 4 burgers here. Mike is gonna have 3, and 1 I'm gonna split it with Chef because it's on a diet. There's dogs right here. Jeff, take a look at this. That is 21 grams of protein. Per
21
dog.
grams.
Yeah, per
Per
dog.
dog.
Yeah. So Titan grew up on these hot dogs actually. I call him hot
So that's
dogs.
why he's
They really
so
like
gargantuous.
yeah, they really steak dogs. They made out of steak. So we got addicted to these burgers and dogs. I mean, and I don't
Are
understand.
you a
what-
cheese guy?
It depends on the cheese, yeah.
Yeah?
I could
I'm
put
definitely
2
a
down.
cheese.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I
Yeah,
could make,
two cheese
This
for
is
me.
cooked more. Are you medium rare, or medium well?
Oh, you're gonna get hit. Oh boy.
Now, you know the right answer for that.
Yes.
There's
I don't
only
know.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try you. What is the
Okay.
right answer?
Medium rare.
Okay, she got it. She knows because she
That
had the
is-
steakhouse.
yeah.
She had the steakhouse. So
When
I
somebody
know.
came in and ordered, or a judge came in and ordered well done steak.
What?
I sat down next to him and I said, are you gonna use some ketchup with that, or what's gonna happen with the steak? Do you know how much the steaks are? Do you know how expensive these are?
Well
this is
done?
not. Yeah, this is not a steak that
You're gonna make so many people
yeah.
upset right
no,
now.
I'm serious.
Oh
Like,
boy.
no, I want my steak to be blue.
Oh boy.
No, seriously, it's like they eat.
I've eaten blue steak.
This
Yeah,
one
you could
done?
take those. Yeah.
You know, I gotta stop for 1 second. Mo, turn around. Why are you intimidating with your back turned? I'm like, you know what?
Double bicep.
Just like, come on. And then say, Chef, you look puny.
All right. So explain.
Explain.
This is the
Flank steak.
the flank steak.
That
and
is the
it's-
flank steak that was marinated in teriyaki sauce for a week almost.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we got some Piemontese high protein steak dogs.
84
one's just
grams
for
of
a photo.
protein. 84 grams of protein just in
That's
those
right,
dogs.
that's right. Filet mignons, and of course the
My
burgers.
favorites.
Jeez.
Yeah, so.
I'm grabbing,
All right, let me
I'm
do
grabbing the
this.
burger, bad boys. Oh, sorry. Floppy, floppy.
Okay.
I know you're going that one.
This one?
Right?
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No,
I gotta. It's been too long.
It has been so long. Okay, if you want the ketchup,
Thanks, ma'am. Thank you, Piemonte.
right?
Always make it so good.
You do a little.
Some of that steak over there. So good.
Hamburgers are one of my favorites.
It's so good. You know, someone just sent me some hamburgers. Very popular place.
Okay. And
Enough said.
okay. So I got a friend. We were talking about him earlier, and he does this kind of stuff where he buys 5 or 6 different types of hamburgers. He sends his drivers, so that kind of tells you what level he's at. He sends his drivers out on a Sunday, and they come back with 4 or 5 different places that he chooses. And he goes, "Oh, try this hamburger, try this hamburger." I've never had a better hamburger than just this. So that being said, what is it? It's sometimes it's first and foremost, it's the quality of the meat.
Yeah, what you're using. They also you have to have that fat context, and they don't have a lot of fat in it. But if you notice, it's very flavorful. It holds together well. I mean, look at the color profile. There's no added colors inside of it, which a lot of people try to do, try to make it look more brilliant. I've seen some burgers that you can cook well done, and they're still pink inside. You know?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. They do it a lot in fine dining.
This is how you eat a hot dog. You see that bread? That's how you eat a hot dog. Not.
And the other key is a good chef.
Yeah, true. I've seen so many good products go into hell because the chef didn't know how to cook him. So if you could have the best product if you just don't know how to season it right. And good food. Let's say in my restaurant we never used butter for anything but like mashed potatoes and just like the certain like side
butter
dishes.
is automatically on everything.
No, we never use butter for steaks. You know what we used to do? They used to bake garlic in milk. They used to put it in milk and bake it in the oven. Then they would smush that garlic up, okay? And then they'll take some of it, put it in a pan like this with olive oil and mix it. And they'll take the steak, olive oil on the grill. I mean, and the steak is top quality, so if it's a good steak, you really don't need much, you know. And that oil was already seasoned, you know, salt and pepper. That's it. Just very simple, no butter.
That's why simple.
Yeah, very simple.
I'm learning something new every day.
Were you doing your high days the same back in the day, let's say 15 years ago? I'm sure you dieting, you know, doing Mr. Universe and all that. What was your high days like?
Mr. Universe, 15 years ago.
Yeah, I was 15. He's talking like Thor now. Hey, he's been a legend for the last 10 years. What are you talking about?
You're gonna find me out.
No, I think I've continuously learned about nutrition. But I would have cheat days that were different than high days. Cheat days were more.
What's the difference?
Yeah, one is more. I would say for me, emotionally, you know, appeasing those things I never get. When you live this lifestyle like as long as I have, you know, it's you don't do the restaurants, you don't, you know, have the pizza and stuff like that. And so that was that. That's a cheat day. A high day is just a high carbohydrate day, which would be, which I said probably earlier, I don't know if it would be in this video or not, but in the lines of make sure it's clean carbohydrates, not donuts, that kind of thing. But lately it's been fun like this, mostly with 30-day plates, which makes it really, really fun. And it's fun that you're doing it.
You know what's
And it's great having Chef Rush here today.
Together.
Yeah.
I read the benefits of the day.
Yeah.
Right in the right time. Now I know only Sundays. Oh, that's that week-long marinade.
Yeah.
Week-long
Try
marinade. So we'll keep that coming on this blitz that we're doing. So it's, again, Sundays we get to enjoy. So we got to keep Chef Rush around while he is, if he's in town, we're grabbing him. This man is busy.
I'm not as busy as you, Tiger.
Your TV show, 10 episodes. And,
YouTube. Number 1.
I love that it's
Kitchen Commando.
Kitchen Commando.
Damn it.
Dang it. Man, going and just messing people up. I don't want you walking in. Well, no, I know you. I want you walking into my kitchen. I'm lucky to have you around, kid. Always. And beyond happy about your success. All of us are. All of us here.
I am. Always family.
Until that, whatever, what's that called again? What are we doing in 2 weeks?
Mukbang.
Mukbang. Until the mukbang.
Yeah.
Get back on the blitz.
Wait, why are they playing with it? What's that accent?
Mukbang.
I'm sorry, man.
Until that mukbang.
Mukbang,
okay?
mukbang.
You
Now you got me
back
saying
on
the thing.
blitz
Mukbang.
tomorrow, so enjoy today.
Back on the blitz, a little bit more sliced and diced. I am a couple weeks out from this next project, so we're just gonna keep slicing and dicing. But I love that this didn't mess me up. It enhanced me to move forward in a better light and get me ready for this week of eating the hardcore diet of the blitz and spike the metabolism and not shut it down, which most people shut it down because they do that I don't know, the pizza, the donuts, the Snickers candy bars and stuff like that for a high day, thinking
It's just
that's gold.
you've done so many videos on this. Mike has obviously on YouTube all type of informational videos.
Yeah, Chef
But-
Rush. I'm on YouTube.
But
Get there.
for you guys that
I'm getting there.
that you think that you're a certain program with 20 minutes of cardio and a workout, and then you have a high day, and then you drink some wine, and then you drink some more wine, and you whatever, and then you think the next day you go back in and you want to do 3 hours of cardio to kill the calories.
Yeah.
How bad is that?
Yeah, we
Okay.
won't fall into that. We'll
So-
talk about that at a future time about the that emotional thing about I ate something bad, so I'm going to do twice as much work tomorrow. Doesn't work that way.
You know, it kills me with that. You know, I'm gonna eat this a dozen donuts, and I'll go ahead and do an extra hour. You know, extra mile of cardio.
I'll just burn it off.
I'll just burn it off.
To them, they enjoy. We'll try to keep teaching you the best we possibly can over here, though, and keep getting company like this rock star
I
right
love
here.
this company always.
And was this one of the first times that you got to just come over, sit down, and enjoy?
This is the first time, and Mona, thank you.
Well,
it
you're
was
welcome.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Well, I hope you.
You cook.
I cooked a little bit. I flipped a burger. I seasoned nothing. They wouldn't
Well, I
let me
hope
do
you
that.
enjoyed it and mark it in the calendar, because I tell you what, every time you come over from here on, you're gonna be freaking cooking. So I'm out.
Hey, Mark, Mark today. Only time I didn't come and
Yeah,
cook
that's it.
at the Titan.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love it.
I'll take that. I enjoy cooking, actually.
You do, don't you?
I do. It's therapeutic. It's relaxing. It's enjoyable. It should be fun. Always. Never stressful. And that's why you do it. And that's why I love coming here. And like you said, the Titans, the family, everybody is so knowledgeable. Everything he does, everything he says, everything he puts out. It was funny because I was filming and I was with it was an actor who asked me about you. They were like, oh, you know Michael Hearn? I was like, yeah. He said, does he actually train like that? No, he asked me this question. A big guy. And as a star,
Right.
And I was like, I said, I'm not even gonna be funny, and I'm not trying to pull your leg or anything. Michael Hearn is the most consistent, most dedicated, most everything person you could ever meet in your life when it comes to training and physical fitness and knowledge base. Every day he's consistent. I said I can never be even close to anything like that. There's no excuses, but sometimes we just make excuses. But this man, along with Mona, everybody, literally, nobody can compare, ever. I don't care who it is, legendary, whatnot, no one can compare. 100% that has done it this long consistently for, how old are you now, 22?
right there.
Something like
I can
that.
drink alcohol now.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate
No,
that.
it's a true statement.
Thank you,
It's a true
man.
statement. Yeah, thank you.
All right, we out. Baby, don't hurt me. No
Baby,
more.
don't
All right.
Thanks, guys. Chef Rush.